Crispy, I know.
Hey, you three. Look at me.
Kayla, front.
Nice. Thank you.
Will everyone rise, please? Who's here to give this lovely young lady away?
Father and mom.
You may be seated. Dear beloved people, Christopher, April, your guests, your parents, and all of your friends, and those of us who think some men run out on their wedding before they get started, thank all of you for being here at this point in time and sharing this wonderful occasion and allowing some of us to know the full ramifications of a wedding and how it processes through and the great patience that you've shown. And Christopher, you've been a pillar of patience along with everyone here, including your agent and fashion designer for the tennis shoes, your best man. Good job on all of your effort at this point in time. And I must say to you, April, you did a good job in coordinating the attire for everybody to come together and blend together. So good for all of you. You look good together. This is a good situation here. Christopher, you're here to take April as your wife. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And April, you've accepted this proposal. And you're here to be his wife and
Yes, sir.
take him as your husband. Good. That's a testimony that two souls have met one another now, walking along the path. It also fulfills our goal and destiny as human beings. That is the third rite of passage. We're born into the world, we grow into adulthood, the third rite of passage, we get married. That one we choose. We find someone that complements, is compatible with, and has understanding of mutual affection and appreciation. And we say, look, we want to spend our lives together. It also fulfills the greater destiny that God had given to human beings in our infancy, where he didn't want the man to be alone, it makes note. In order to fulfill that, he gave him a helpmate. We're social beings, and as social beings, we need someone to interact and talk with and share. And this is what marriage allows it to happen from the complementary opposites, male and female. But it's like putting your hands together. Together they make one pair, and that happens to be the case here for Christopher and April. The marriage, the ceremony will be brief, but the marriage is where the longevity will be, and the work that goes on in terms of nurturing and growing one another to our full human potential. And it happens as a result of compromise, understanding, patience, a willingness to share our concerns and think about, what's our responsibility and what's our duty instead of what's our rights. Because when I look at my rights, I'm thinking about me, but when I think of duty and responsibility, you're looking at the whole picture. And that's what it takes to make for the healthy marriage. Benefits that come in there are both health-wise. Married men live longer than single men do, and the health of the married woman is much better than the single woman in her life with a happy marriage. Financially, there's benefits and there's multitudes of gain. The greatest gain of all really is God's love and God's pleasure that we engage in by sharing our relationship in heart, spirit, mind, soul, and body. If you would for a moment, April, allow one of your maid of honor, your matron, to hold your flowers. We'd like to take a few moments, if you would, and you and Christopher turn and face one another for a moment. And reflect on when you first met one another.
Junior prom.
Think about it. Yes. So young love. And so you've seen this blossom and grow. And remember, April, when you knew the connection had been made? And remember when you called your girlfriend and talked about how Christopher is the bomb, and he's like, she's looking right back at you. She remember those words that you shared and the excitement about it? And remember when you finally understood that love was there and it showed up in your heart and your spirit and it sparkled in your eyes and you knew this was it? The time that you spent together when you were together, it was brief, and when you were apart, it seems to have been too long. That leads to people saying, let's get married and spend all of our time together. Now you're here at this stage with the wedding. Think of your future together, the joy and the happiness and the hopes and the aspirations that are going to be in your control. How you treat one another will be the most important part of that. You're going to share rings here. You're going to have some people watching this on the internet as it's going to be downloaded. You're going to have a DVD of it, and you'll have rings that you'll share. All of those things will be expressions of your love, affection, and appreciation for one another. But the greatest testimony will be how you treat one another. Remember that as you take these vows. What you say is important. How you treat one another will determine the long-term destiny of your marriage and all the gains that are there for you. The ring, Christopher, that you're going to give to April, would you have your best man to bring you forward, please? If you hold the ring up and look at it for a moment, you see how perfectly rounded and connected it is? That's what you strive for in your marriage itself, to make it perfection. And that's a work in progress. It requires for us to work it on a day-to-day basis. If you would now, Christopher, placing that ring on April's finger, if you repeat after me. With this ring, I take you, April, to be my wife. I promise to love you, to honor you, to cherish you, to protect you, to take good care of you, and be your best friend. I give you my heart, my spirit, my soul, my life. Christopher, 24/7, you're going to live up to these vows?
Yes, sir.
On the days when there's clouds in the sky there in Louisville, you're going to live up to those?
Yes, sir.
Good. Yeah, that's the days you have to work on remembering. On the days when the marriage has clouds in it or the road gets a little bit bumpy, know that that's the time you concentrate to love, to honor, to cherish, to protect, and be good friends. Remember that, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. If you would now, April, the ring you're going to give to Christopher. Taking it and placing it on his ring finger, if you would, and repeat after me. With this ring, I take you, Christopher, to be my husband. I promise to love you, to honor you, to cherish you, to nurture you, and be your best friend. I give you my heart, my spirit, my soul, my life. And to you, young lady, are you willing to live with these vows 24/7 for the rest of your life?
Yes, I do.
Under all conditions?
Yes.
These expressions that you have made, remember them. And we emphasize remember them during the difficulties. When you're sipping mint julep and watching the sunshine there in Louisville, you won't have to worry about remembering them. It's just when there's a struggle. And for those who have marriage and who've endured marriage and the love and the growth and the maturity of the marriage, they can all testify and bear witness to what we're saying. Work on it then, and God will take care of the rest of it. As a matter of fact, He takes care of it during that time. And remember, when you struggle, you don't struggle alone, that God struggles with you and will help you by your remembering Him. So take the love that God has given you and brought the two of you together. Give that love back to God and let God love you together. Remember God together so He'll remember you together. Remember God during your joy so when you struggle, God will remember you. And may you be blessed in this walk of life together, both as platonic friends and as intimate friends, as good buddies and as husband and wife. Enjoy the hope and the joy, felicity, the peace and the love, and ultimately the tranquility that you couldn't buy if you were trying to purchase it, but you can gain it if you live up to the vows that you've expressed here today. Are you willing to do so?
I do.
Amen. Then if you're willing to live up to those, I'm pleased and honored and happy as officiating minister of this ceremony to announce the two of you, Christopher and April, husband and wife. You may hug and kiss one another. Now, her father walked you up the aisle, my friend, and gave her to you. She's now yours to cleave to, and you to cleave to him. Cleaving together is to bond together so close until we don't know where Christopher ends and April begins, and vice versa, where you end and he begins, to where you don't know the distinction. Live your life like that and be blessed. Let us give you some music to walk back down the aisle. Could she get her bouquet again? We're going to let you walk to the third row and turn around and give each other a kiss right there. We're going to get all on the DVD and all on the internet for you. Hold up, let me give you some music. We're going to give you some music. We're going to walk there. And would you all rise and join me in acknowledging Christopher and April Wolf as husband and wife. Congratulations. Take the walk together. Go ahead. Go ahead. Walk in the aisle. Go ahead. To the third row. There you go. There you go. Stop right there. Give each other a kiss there. There you go. Good, good. Congratulations to the two of you. Give a wave back now. You got it on DVD. Thumbs up. You did it right here at the No White Wedding Chapel. All of you give a wave up here. It's going on the internet. Anything you want to say to anybody?
I love everybody.
There you go. Come on back up to us now. Come on back. Thank the both of you and thank all of you for allowing us to share in this wonderful occasion together. And the joy that you can gain from it, we look forward to sharing that, seeing your sharing there.
Just snuggle up. Yay. Nice. Awesome. Congratulations.